last but not least, we've got to give our flowers and props where flowers and props are due, okay? I think, and this is a bold, but maybe not even hot take of a prediction, but 2025 is going to be the year for Trisha Paytas. I mean, can we just talk about the rebrand and the 180 and the accomplishments? I mean, let alone everything from 10 plus years ago up until now. Just in the last 18 months, I'd venture to guess that no one saw this whole side and transformation of Trisha Paytas ever happening.
What are we doing?
I mean, the comeback, the success. I mean, did finding love. This is the only thing we could literally come up with. It's either luck or love. Did finding love change Trisha Paytas for the good? Because as of like 3 years ago, pre-COVID, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, she was a chicken nugget. She was reading fast on America's Got Talent. She was in and out of mental hospitals, the whole Jason Nash situation. Just a dark time in her life. And then kind of like that transition through like the comeback with Frenemies, but also that falling out. And then boom, she falls in love with, marries Moses, has 2 kids, and presumably life couldn't be better now for Trisha Paytas.
What are we doing?
She's got, I think, and I think the same thing goes for Tana Mojo. I think finding true love has changed these once wild child women into, very successful, very level-headed, still kind of that bubbly, kind of outrageous personality, but they've got core values now.
What are we doing?
And so my prediction, listen, did we forget that just like 18 months ago, Trisha Paytas was in Playboy? She was on Saturday Night Live. She's got some music out. Her podcasts are popping off. She just started a second podcast. She got Just Trish. Now she's got Love, Lifeline, Dateline, whatever with Tana Mojo, where they take your phone calls. She just launched her own Eras tour, by the way. And PT Dubs, the tickets are A, almost already sold out, and B, more expensive than Post Malone and Jelly Roll.
What are we doing?
I personally paid somewhere around, I think, about $600. I paid about $600 for Megs and I to be pretty very close to the stage at the Philadelphia Post Malone and Jelly Roll concert here coming up in May. And when we last looked, Trisha Paytas, even smaller venue in Philadelphia, that close to the stage, Eras Tour, Trish Eras Tour, like almost $700 a ticket.
What are we doing?
So if you got a significant other, which most people do, let's face it, not most of us aren't going to Trisha Paytas' show by ourselves. So we've got a friend. It's going to cost upwards of $1,500 just for the tickets, traveling. You need an outfit, the hotel. When she announced her own Eras Tour, I thought it was just a rip on T-Swizzle. But in reality, the ticket prices and the limited availability of them all, because they sold out just like that, because it's just Trish. It's the Eras Tour, Trisha Paytas.
What are we doing?
We're all here for it. We want to see it. We're talking about Trisha Paytas, and now she's got a one-night Broadway show. She's got a one-night Broadway show now in New York City. Listen to that. She has a one-night Broadway show called Trisha Paytas' Big Broadway Dream, starring who? Not only is it Trisha Paytas herself, she's got Sutton Foster, Ben Platt, Joy Woods, and Rachel Zegler.
What are we doing?
Probably said half of those names wrong, but if you know Broadway, you know these people. So she's up there with the big guns now. She's got a one-night Broadway show. She's got the tour. She's presumably living her best life. Here's our hot take. Ready for the prediction of the year? Here's our prediction. A little birdie told us, okay, we've got some inside sources, we got some insider information that Trisha may or may not have just worked with the same photographer that works alongside the company and has also taken the photos of Sabrina Carpenter for the same collab, Trisha Paytas x Skims.
What are we doing?
2025. Trisha Paytas, hot take prediction right here, right now. You heard it here first. Trisha Paytas is going to announce and launch a Skims, Kim Kardashian Skims collab with Trisha Paytas this year, coming soon. Mark my words. I'll put my Bitcoin on it. You know what I mean? So I think that's it, man. I think Trisha Paytas is going to have the year of her life. I think her comeback has been incredible to watch. If you don't know who Trisha Paytas is, go to YouTube and head down the rabbit hole, because it's probably one of the greatest online social media roller coasters since the beginning. She's been on it. She's been on YouTube. She's probably one of, maybe otherwise up there with Rhett and Link, but she's probably one of she's like one of the OGs of YouTube, man.
What are we doing?
She's one of the OGs still doing it. I mean, she's got years on everyone else. She's got upwards of the uttermost success, Saturday Night Live, podcast, Playboy, her own Eras tour. I mean, she's going to Broadway. It's Trisha Paytas. So, I mean, flowers, shout outs. We love the new era of Trisha. We love the new era of her best friend Tana. I mean, it's just these girls have finally figured it out. They finally figured out what they need to do to just kind of be successful. And at the end of the day, it's quite simple. You just got to calm down a little bit.
What are we doing?